Hi everyone and welcome to this Asian horror movie review of The Ring. Yes, and I'm talking about, the original one, Ringu from 1998. It's from Japan. It's directed by Hideo Nakata. It's written by Hiroshi Takahashi, based on a novel written by Koji Suzuki. Starring Nanako Matsushima, Miki Nakatani, Yuko Takeuchi, Hitomi Sato, and Yutaka Matsushige. So in this one, we have a reporter and her ex-husband who are investigating a cursed videotape that is rumored to kill anyone who watches it 7 days after watching it. Yes, so I know we are all kind of familiar with the story, and I have to be honest that when I was a teenager, I actually saw the remake before watching this one. And then a few years after watching the remake, I, of course, wanted to watch this one. And I was really into Asian horror movies, and I watched this one. And then I kind of forgot a lot about it. And I wanted to include it in this month's theme. So I just recently rewatched it for the first time in, wow, I don't even know how many years. But yeah, I had forgotten a lot of things about it. So the original and the remake, they kind of differ in some way. I mean, the plot and the idea is basically the same, but they differ in a lot of areas. So they both have their strength and their weaknesses. And in this one, I have to say the best thing about this is definitely the character of Sadako, which is very strongly and portrayed in a more evil way than in the remake, so to speak. In this one, you weren't like really supposed to feel bad for her because she was just this evil entity. But I do have to say that I think that this is lacking a bit in, I don't know, there were a lot of scenes that really pulled me in or were really exciting. But I have to say, the TV scene, probably the best scene in the entire movie. And that scene is just amazing. If you've seen that scene, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That was really good. But this isn't a movie filled with jump scares or anything like that. It is a really slow burner that kind of builds to something, but what it was building against, it was a bit disappointing to me. It felt like it could have reached such a higher and more intense climax, but it was almost there, but it kind of so this didn't really make such a huge impact on me after watching it the second time. And I can understand why I kind of forgot about a lot of scenes. But I do like that, there isn't really cheap jump scares, and it does take time to build some of the characters up. But I just wished it had been a bit more exciting and a bit more creepy. And I don't like that, when we got to see these death scenes where people died, we got this negative freeze frame, just, and then poof. It felt kind of cheap, in my opinion. They could have done a lot more, like just with a few details. They don't really have to do a lot of gory stuff. I'm not talking about that at all, but at least something else than that, I think. Yeah, because the first scene was building up to something really good, then we just get that, freeze frame. I was a bit like, I feel a bit cheated, kind of. But yeah. So this is my edition of The Ring. This is from Poland. And in Poland, you get like these kind of, it almost look like, singles, like CD singles kind of slips. Yeah, you get these in like magazines. So I got The Ring in a magazine, and then you have, here is where you have the DVD. But I bought this empty DVD case so I could put it in here. But yeah, I know. I do want to upgrade the Ring edition. I know. But I just haven't yet. But I definitely will. I will. So I will give this one a 6 out of 10. As I said, I really liked Sadako. I liked the TV scene. Overall, I did kind of like the atmosphere, and of course, the idea behind the tape. I think it's really good. And then we get, one scene, someone watches the tape, and we get that phone call. Yeah, that was really, really good. And the character, the performances were really good, but I just wanted a bit more from many scenes. Yeah. So yeah, that was my review of Ringu. So please let me know your own comments and thoughts in the comment section below, because I know you got them. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the Ring, or do you prefer Ringu, or do you prefer the American The Ring? Please let me know. And have an amazing week, everyone. And remember, this Friday, we are celebrating Midsummer here in Sweden. So happy Midsummer! And I will hopefully release 1 or 2 reviews during the weekend. Bye!